Now, as you heard earlier in the day, Justice Minister Ronald Lamola briefing the country about the final ratification of a treaty on extradition and mutual legal assistance with South Africa, between South Africa and the United Arab Emirates. South Africa, by the way, ratified these instruments back in 2018. The UAE have dragged their pens, if there's such an expression. Either way, they've taken their time putting pen to paper on this particular thing. At issue in the public mind, of course, is the possibility of the extradition of certain members of the Gupta family who are wanted in regard to matters involving state capture, in particular the abuse of public money, which is the matter of court proceedings in the Free State. Well, to talk about this, how this might work, we're joined by Ulrich Roux, who is founder and managing director at Ulrich Roux and Associates. Mr. Roux, welcome, and thanks very much for your time. Does the fact that the UAE took a long time to sign this suggest that this is probably going to be a long process if indeed it happens at all? My understanding of extradition is whatever the courts there may find, in the end, it's a political decision.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. No, so the extradition process is a long process, but it's the fact that they've now ratified it does not mean that it's automatically just going to happen.
Yes.
Remember that a charge will first have to be laid against the individuals in South Africa, and the South African authorities will then have to reach out to the Dubai authorities in order to bring an application for them to be extradited. So to put it in practical terms, if a person is arrested in Dubai, they would then have the opportunity to firstly apply for bail, to be released on bail, and once they are released on bail, or if they are not, then they would have an opportunity to oppose the extradition process. Obviously, they would have to show that it's not in the interest of justice for them to be extradited to South Africa. So definitely, to get back to the question, it would be a very lengthy process if they were to be extradited to South Africa, yes.
News.
Experts.
Analysis.
Where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.